We all remember the toxicity, the third season syndrome, the frosty press conferences. But let's be honest, in the decade since Sir Alex Ferguson left, the trophy cabinets have gathered dust. Managers have come and gone, but then came a man who promised to restore the glory, the special one, Jose Mourinho. Under him, Manchester United actually lifted 3 major honors in a 2-year span. And since he walked out the door in 2018, well, let's just say the trophy cabinet has been pretty quiet. What really made Jose Mourinho Manchester's last successful manager? And has anyone since come close to matching what he achieved?
Thank you. Thank you.
Manchester United entered a period of endless mediocrity and broken dreams in the shadow of Sir Alex Ferguson's majestic legacy. When Ferguson retired in 2013, after 27 years of dominance, the club was a global powerhouse. But what followed was a catastrophic collapse that exposed the fragility of United's foundations without their iron-fisted leader. Sir Alex left United on top of the world. What came next? A nightmare. 3 managers, 0 league titles, and European humiliations that scarred a generation. Until the special one arrived. Let's start with the post-Ferguson mess, because understanding the rot is key to appreciating Mourinho's miracle. David Moyes, Ferguson's hand-picked successor, arrived in 2013, dubbed as the Chosen One. But Moyes lasted just 10 months, winning only 52% of his 51 games. Moyes lacked the aura, no fire, no fear factor. Players like Rio Ferdinand later admitted the squad switched off because Moyes couldn't command respect, which led to him being sacked in April 2014. Enter Ryan Giggs, the interim savior, a club legend with 963 appearances. Giggs was too tied to the past. He couldn't bring fresh ideas. Then came Louis van Gaal, the World Cup winning Dutchman, promising total football and dropping £250 million on 11 new signings. On paper, it looked perfect. On the pitch, not so much. In 103 games, United won just 57% of their matches, finishing 5th in 2015 and 4th in 2016. United was limping to 5th place and facing a European playoff. LVG was fired in May 2016. By 2016, United was a £500 million squad of misfits and fading stars. Rooney was 30 and slowing, Carrick retiring, Mata and Herrera competent but not leaders. Defenders like Smalling and Jones made mistakes. Attackers like Depay and Marshall had potential but no Polish. Europe was a graveyard. 5 years since Ferguson's last Champions League quarter-final. Fans demanded change. Enter Jose Mourinho, May 2016.
Again, please don't call me arrogant, because what I'm saying is true. I'm European champion, so I'm not one of the bottle. I think I'm a special one.
When the world's most arrogant winner walked into Old Trafford, everything changed, radically. Mourinho didn't just manage United, he conquered it. From day one, he imposed a total overhaul, blending his Porto Inter-Chelsea blueprint with United's DNA. No more committees, Jose demanded control. His philosophy, winning first, style second. I don't care if it's boring, he'd say. I care about winning. This was radical. Post-Ferguson bosses played around. Mourinho bulldozed. He turned a 5th-place disaster into Europa League champions in year 1, ending a 22-year wait for major silverware. How? Through harsh eliminations, surgical additions, and a Mourinho pure style that featured defensive steel wrapped in venomous counterattack. But above all, his boastful behavior, the cocky smile, the mind tricks, the special one shouting, was not arrogance. It was rocket fuel. He walks in like he owns the place, Paul Pogba recalled. And suddenly, we believe we do too. Arrogant? Damn right. And it won us trophies. Let's look at Mourinho's signings. A £400 million masterclass. Every penny a statement. First up, Eric Bailly from Villarreal for £30 million. A strong, tough center-back, Bailly became Mourinho's defensive rock. He was fearless in tackles, winning 65% of duels in his first season. Exactly what United needed in Europe. Next, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. A free transfer from PSG, but worth his weight in gold. He was 34, but it didn't slow him down. 28 goals in 46 games, full of confidence that mirrored Mourinho. Who could forget that insane free kick against Southampton or his cool goal in the EFL Cup final? Zlatan loved the spotlight, but it was Mourinho who got the best out of him, even converting a monitoring room into his personal massage area. Paul Pogba comes next, the £89 million return from Juventus. He was criticized as overpriced and flashy, but with Mourinho, Pogba became a full midfielder, netting 16 goals in 2017-18, of which 2 were in a 3-1 victory over Liverpool. Mourinho's smart move? He benched Pogba at first, then turned him into a hybrid playmaker, building his confidence. Pogba later said, "Mourinho made me a man." In 2017, Mourinho went all in. Romelu Lukaku joined from Everton for £75 million. A powerhouse striker who scored 27 goals in his first season, ending United's goal drought. Nemanja Matic arrived from Chelsea for £40 million, a 6'4" midfield enforcer who dominated battles. Mourinho called him a warrior for my war. These weren't random signings. They were part of Mourinho's clear plan. 6 key starters, all his choices. The result? United only lost 29 league goals in 2017-18, fewest among the top 6. In attack, the Pogba-Lukaku partnership was firing. Jose didn't buy players.
Lukaku brings up his 100th Premier League goal.
He built an army. But every revolution needs sacrifices. Mourinho was brutal, cutting out players who didn't fit his vision. To clear the post-Ferguson mess, he fired 12 players in 2 years. Memphis Depay was sent to Lyon after barely playing. Too flashy, not tough enough. Morgan Schneiderlin and Bastian Schweinsteiger were pushed to the reserves and later sold. Even World Cup champion Schweinsteiger was forced to watch from the stands. Mourinho's message? Discipline first.
And then next time my birthday, when I walked in, came to Carrington, John Murtha was there and he said, "Oh, you're not allowed to walk into the dressing room." And I said, "Why?" And he said, "Yeah, the coach said so." So, okay.
But without any warning?
Nothing. No warning, nothing.
Adnan Januzaj, once called the next Ronaldo, was sold to Real Sociedad. Even legends weren't safe. Wayne Rooney, despite 250 goals, was benched and sent back to Everton in 2017. Mourinho told him, "You're done here." Harsh, but it opened the door for young stars like Marcus Rashford, who scored 8 goals under Jose's guidance. Goalkeeper Victor Valdez, fired for not following orders. The old guard had vanished by 2018. The average age of the squad was only 25.8, making them younger, faster, and more driven to win. Jose didn't tolerate losers. He removed them, and United rose. Mourinho's bold decisions turned United from European disaster into Europa League champions. After Ferguson, their record in Europe was terrible. 7 years of early exits. But Jose changed everything with his pragmatic perfection. He had a solid 4-2-3-1 setup with Bailey and Smalling at the back, Matic and Fellaini protecting, Pogba controlling, and Lukaku finishing. United defended deep, soaked up pressure, then exploded on the counter, scoring 19 counter-attack goals in 2016-17. Jose focused fully on the Europa League, saying, "Cups are my oxygen." Rotation was ruthless. 28 players used, but stars rested for Europe. Training was all about battles and set pieces, which paid off with 22% of goals coming from dead balls. Their Europa run was pure magic. Wins over City, Fenerbahce, and Saint-Étienne. Rashford's goal against Anderlecht, a smooth semi-final, and then the big night in Stockholm. Pogba scored, Mkhitaryan sealed it. United 2-0 Ajax. Their first European trophy since 2008. Mourinho raised his arms and roared, "We are back!" After years of European failure, Mourinho's style didn't just qualify for the Champions League, it conquered it. Mourinho's attitude wasn't a problem, it was his strength. Ever since his famous line, "I am the special one," he's carried that same fearless confidence. Some called him arrogant, but Jose saw it as power.
And I won more premierships alone than the other 19 managers together. 3 for me and 2 for them. Respect, respect.
He teased rivals, faced every clash head-on, and at United, he was a whirlwind, protecting his record, taking on critics, and motivating players the only way he knew: tough love. Fans loved it. Stadiums echoed with Jose Mourinho because his confidence was contagious. Pogba once said, "He's arrogant, but he wins." His passion pushed players to fight harder, like in that wild 3-2 comeback against City or the 3-1 win over Liverpool. His mind games? Pure genius. He'd leak stories about Pogba to fire him up or fake injuries just to give players rest. Different? Definitely. Special? No doubt. Champions League victories at Chelsea, Inter, and Porto proved why Mourinho is called the managerial GOAT. Jose left in 2018 and the lights dimmed. 7 managers, £1.4 billion, 2 cups max. Why? No one matched his fire. Mourinho wasn't just successful, he was United's last special one. Before years of chaos and uncertainty, Mourinho gave Manchester United one last taste of glory, discipline, and top-level football. And since he left, well, they've only added one more trophy to the cabinet, the EFL Cup in 2023. Just one.
I am Jose Mourinho. I've coached the best clubs in the world. I've won the Italian, Portuguese, English and Spanish championships and the UEFA Champions League twice. I turn good players into great players and great teams into champions. There is just one more thing.
Was Jose's arrogance genius? Comment below, smash like, subscribe for more United truths.